What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sweeze. This is my first YouTube video, so cut me a little slack. Still working on some kinks out of it, but you know, drop a couple likes, drop a couple comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you want to see out of these videos. Tell me what I could work on. Like I said, I want to see the feedback. I want to see what I could work on better as a content creator. So please let me know. Now, in this video specifically, we're going over patch notes and the Battle Pass. Now, before you actually go through the video, the Battle Pass I briefly go over. I don't really touch upon it too much. I go over some of the basic stuff. For the most part, the Battle Pass is usually the same thing. You know, a couple skins, couple of weapon skins. Now, the main part of this video is definitely the patch notes. I go over a large majority of the patch notes, the main things you want to see. We talk about the new perks. We talk about the new guns. And then we kind of briefly go over the biggest problem in this game that they still haven't added, which is an anti-cheat. So, like I said, watch the whole video. If you can, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you want to see me work on or what you think I need to work on a little bit. This is my first video, so, you know, cut me some slack a little bit, okay? But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. All right, so we're going to go over patch notes. We're going to go over Battle Pass. Right now I'm going to start with the patch notes and then we're going to go into Battle Pass. I've kind of already gone over patch notes as it is. I did a brief thing as soon as I got out of work. So it was fresh to me around, an hour before the update was ready. My game's all updated. It's all ready. You can see at the bottom of my screen, I have it open. I haven't actually looked at the Battle Pass yet though. So that'll be fresh for me. I didn't even look through what was actually on there. But like I said, we're gonna take a look at it. I'll give some of my honest feedback. See what's kind of up with it. So playlist update. Added Rebirth. I don't really play Rebirth that much, so this right here, not a big concern to me. If you like Rebirth a lot, hey, I mean this. Mini Royale? Hey, Mini Royale is not a bad game mode. It's not terrible. It's a nice warm-up. But as far as, like, going at it, I like playing Verdansk. Oh, this is what I was talking about, though, with when I was briefing it. I saw this, but I didn't really look deep into it. The thing that popped out to me, though, was this right here and this right here. So we have two new weapons, obviously, that just came out. One's an SMG, one's an AR. I didn't really read too deep into it, but I mean, and then the vehicle skins, I mean, I guess, but whatever. I was reading this, new points of interest. So they're apparently going to have broadcast stations. They're going to be around the map, and they don't really go too deep in it. But they were kind of hinting at a possibility of you taking red doors and they're not going to the spot you think they would be going to. So they'd be getting redirected because of these broadcast stations. So we're going to have to see how this is going to play into the game. I'm not exactly sure if it's a good thing, a bad thing, because honestly, people might just camp these broadcast systems now and they might just wait for people to actually go through a red door and then just alter their path. I don't know how it's going to work. I really don't. But like I said, we will see. New Gulag Rush. I think I speak for a lot of people. Just go back to the OG Gulag, really. Just go back to showers. The last one sucked. It was so campy. This one, obviously, I think you're going to have your best percentages, realistically, in the first couple of weeks of the Gulag before everybody starts to figure it out a little bit and what kind of works best. So maybe just try to get it on. This is what I was talking about with the red doors, though. They're sending you to unexpected locations. This may be because of the broadcast systems. So, like I said, we'll see how that plays out. We will see how that plays out. Console-only high-res textures are now delivered through on-demand texture streaming to enjoy a similar visual quality and enable this feature in the options menu. Okay. I mean, I don't know how well the consoles are going to handle it. I don't know if it's going to push your FPS down. You guys are already limited as it is. I do play on controller, but, you know, obviously I'm at an advantage because I'm playing on a PC, so I'm getting better frames. I'm getting better response time, all this chit-chat. You've all heard it. I'm a little disappointed for you guys, though, for you console guys. You know, you guys... This is what I wanted to get to. This is what I really wanted to get into. You have two new perks. Combat Scout. I think I'm just gonna go over it. We're gonna talk about it. Let's. Combat Scout slot 3. Damaging an enemy briefly highlights and automatically pings them. I just want to say this. What in their right mind did they think this was a good perk? Really, like, you're gonna start you're gonna start putting shots on somebody, and you're gonna automatically see them. As quote unquote, a lot of the clickbaiters were doing was, you have walls, right? You have walls, but I don't think it's walls necessarily. I think it's gonna depend on how long. I think it depends on how long it lasts from damaging them. If it's the whole time that they're pinged and highlighted after you damage them, I think that's gonna be stupid overpowered, and I think that needs to get nerfed immediately. Because let's just say you get damaged, you're one shot, literally one shot. You pop deady to get out of there, so they don't hear your footsteps, but they know where the fuck you're at the whole time. So what's that gonna do? You're just gonna get chased. You're never gonna be able to heal. You're never gonna be able to outplay them. Because I find if you're able to escape that, even for a brief period of time, so you could heal, that you outplayed them for a little bit, for temporarily. You outplayed them. Now this, like I said, it's gonna depend. It's gonna depend on how long it takes for it to wear off, and I mean, we'll see how it goes. But I don't like the idea of Combat Scout getting added into it. I think it's a very dumb thing. Now, I'm gonna skip Tempered for a sec because I want to go to Cold Blooded, because this goes back to Combat Scout. Everybody's just gonna run Cold Blooded, so why are you gonna put Combat Scout in? Does not trigger high alert warning, which awesome, and negates Combat Scout. So why are you adding Combat Scout into the game? I mean, yeah, simple fix, just run Cold Blooded, but why would they put Combat Scout in this game in the first place? I think it's a dumb addition. That's just me personally. You might like it. Everybody has their own opinions, but my opinion is I don't like them adding that personally, per se. Now, okay, we're gonna go to Tempered. Armor plates are reinforced and now absorb 75 damage instead of 50. Only 2 armor plates are needed for an operator to be considered fully armored. So, if we think about this realistically, most people, I'm not saying everybody, but most people get Ghost with their second loadout. This is in your second slot. How many people are going to take away Ghost for this? Yes, you get an extra 25 damage that you're absorbing, but how many people are really going to give up? How many people are really going to give up the 2 plates, or not the 2 plates, the Tempered, over Ghost? Most people like getting Ghost. I don't know. I don't like it, but we'll see. Hopefully you are. But if you're watching this at all, I think it's no secret that this is a meme, because they changed the graphic of this, but they will not put an anti-cheat in the game. And I'll talk about the anti-cheat thing at the end of this. At the end of the patch notes, I'll talk about it. But yeah, I think you can kind of already know where I'm going to go with it. But added the option to have steady aim behavior be a toggle instead of a hold for controller. I was seeing this too. I think I might try this out just to see how it is. Like I said, I do play on controller, and I kind of want to see it to see what it's like, see how if I notice a difference with my aim or anything, and yeah, see how that goes. I mean, apparently you can do. I mean, you can do it for keyboard and mouse too, but obviously I want to test it out for controller. Slight disadvantage on controller. Yes, we do have aim assist, but we do play with our thumbs compared to our whole arm. I respect keyboard and mouse players, but they don't give controller players enough respect, and it's a little disheartening. There are certain things that I do think they need to change about controller, but that's a topic for another video. Got it. Okay, so these are the new weapons. EMT, the assault rifle, fully auto assault rifle, heavy British rifle with considerable kick and a built-in low zoom optics, slow rate of fire and high damage makes the EMT a solid choice for skilled marksmen. Obtain the EMT for free and ready to use in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone at tier 15. Just from the sound of that, with the slow rate of fire and a high damage, I'm kind of thinking about the C58. C58's the first thing that comes to mind. Obviously, the C58's not the slowest shooting gun, but before it got like slightly nerfed with the recoil and everything, I would say that it had a higher damage for sure. Now, do I think it's going to be as fast as the C58? Probably not. But I mean, you're probably going to have to control the aim. You're going to probably have to control the recoil. And it'll probably be rewarding, but it's going to be most likely more difficult. So we'll see how that goes. Tech 9, the semi-auto submachine gun. First thing that comes to mind when I hear that sub-auto, KSP. That's the first gun that comes to my mind. Improved accuracy from longer range with low recoil and a slower fire rate. Good damage output with moderate range. So possibly like a KSP and MP5 hybrid, with the range part with the MP5, but the burst auto with a KSP, something like that. Tier 31. Sports two muzzles that alter its fire type. When properly equipped, the Tech 9 is highly effective at enabling aggressive hip fire play. So, like I said, MP5 is the first gun I think about when it comes to hip fire. Modern Warfare 1 specifically. But I mean, if you could alter it where you're doing fully auto instead of semi-auto, it might be deadly. We'll have to see. I'm gonna try and unlock it tonight and kind of mess with it a little bit. Before I go over to the Battle Pass, I do just want to say that it's kind of sad that we don't have an anti-cheat in the game yet. This is such a fun game, and me and my friends, all my buddies have a very good time enjoying it. It's just a shame that it's coming to this point where this game might honestly get shot to the ground because they don't want to put an anti-cheat in the game, and they talk about banning these accounts and stuff, and all these cheaters are gonna do is just make new accounts. I think personally they need to start doing hardware banning, or they need to or just put a damn anti-cheat, whether it's a crappy one or not. I think putting an anti-cheat brings back at least 40 to 50% of their player base. I really do. And I do want to talk about that for a sec, though. I feel that with a lot of you, whoever's watching this video, a lot of you do not run into hackers, or you only run into one every so often. I am not saying I am a good or nasty player whatsoever, but I do have over a 2.0 KD. And with the higher you go with your KD, the more likely you are to run into hackers. There are nights that we run into hackers every single game. Every single game. And I don't stream it or I don't record anything because it is just puts you in such a bad mood that you run into it, or you are, you're just kind of frustrated, because I love this game. I love playing this game. I speak for a lot of people that say, this is their favorite game right now, and it has been for the past couple of years, or past year. And it's just sad, you know. I enjoy this game so much, and yeah, I just think they need to put one in, and I hope they do soon. If not, it's I don't know. I don't really know. Don't know what they're gonna do. All right, let's go into the Battle Pass. I just want to go. I'm gonna go through it briefly. I'm not gonna go over everything. This is the bundle bonus skin. I think this is badass. I think the skin's badass. I'm not even gonna cap. Cool. I guess. Not bad. A little yin and yang action. Okay. Make sure you're getting these as much as you can. It'll make your life so much easier. That's the new gun. Well, wait. It's 15, no? Oh, it's right here. That's the new AR. I think that's a new... Oh, it's just a blueprint. Okay. Ooh, that looks kind of dirty. Yeah, it's giving me It's giving me the OTS 9 vibes a little bit, like the way it looks. Okay. I mean, obviously they're just gonna throw a bunch of random crap in here. That's kind of cool. I don't really ever listen to music. It gets a little too loud and annoying sometimes, but that's just me. I like how many double weapon XPs I'm seeing. Ooh, that looked like a fire reactive, but am I ever gonna use this gun? Probably not. If I'm being honest, probably not. Okay, yeah, that's pretty badass looking too. Ooh, what is that? Oh. Oh. That's a clean skin. That's a clean skin. All right. I mean, yeah. That's just from having it before, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and be a little bit of a nerd. I can't even lie. Alright, and let's buy the Battle Pass. Well, I did that part out, obviously, but... I just want the gun. I want that new gun as soon as possible so I can start going. Okay. All right. And like I said, I'm going to get this video up as soon as possible. That was kind of my overview of patch notes and Battle Pass. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.